In the last video, we saw how the English East India Company became rich in Bengal, duty-free trade, factories in Calcutta, but they were still just traders. In 1757, one battle changed everything. The company didn't just want profit anymore, they wanted power. This is the story of the Battle of Plassy. By 1750, Bengal accounted for about 75% of the company's procurement of Indian goods. Bengal was the jewel. But there was a problem. The new Nawab of Bengal was young, ambitious, and he did not like the British. Before becoming Nawab, Siraj ud Dowlah was a young and ambitious leader who had a deep interest in modern warfare techniques. He studied European military strategies and sought to modernize his army. But his efforts were undermined by traditional military elites in his court who were resistant to change. Siraj ud Dowlah had two big complaints against the company. One, company officials were misusing the Farman of 1717. They claimed duty free trade for the company but used it for their own private business too. The Nawab was losing huge revenue. 2. The company was fortifying Calcutta without permission. Siraj ud Dowlah saw this as a challenge to his authority. In June 1756, Siraj ud Dowlah marched to Calcutta, defeated the garrison, and imprisoned those who were unable to flee. The British called this incident the Black Hole of Calcutta. Calcutta was lost. The company couldn't let this go. They sent Robert Clive from Madras with a strong force. In January 1757, Clive recaptured Calcutta. But Clive wanted more than just getting Calcutta back. He wanted to control Bengal. For that, he needed the Nawab gone. Siraj ud Dowlah provoked the British to conspire to replace the young Nawab. The company officials, led by Robert Clive, along with Mir Jafar, the commander-in-chief of Siraj ud Dowlah, and other dissatisfied factions of the court, colluded in this plan. The deal was simple. Mir Jafar would help the British defeat Siraj ud Dowlah. In return, Robert Clive promised to make Mir Jafar the next Nawab of Bengal. Mir Jafar agreed. The company was now playing the game of kingmakers. On 23rd June 1757, the armies met at Plassy, a village on the banks of the Bhagirathi river. Siraj ud Dowlah had a massive army, around 50,000 soldiers, 53 cannons, and 500 elephants. Robert Clive had just 3,000 men. On paper, the Nawab should have crushed the British. But two things happened. First, it rained. The Nawab's gunpowder was not covered properly. It got wet and became useless. The British had kept their gunpowder dry under tarpaulins. Second, and most important, Mir Jafar betrayed the Nawab. The battle was hardly more than a brawl. The largest contingent of the Nawab's army, commanded by Mir Jafar, remained inactive under Mir Jafar's command. They did not fight. With his army collapsing, Siraj ud Dowlah fled. He was captured and put to death. Mir Jafar was appointed as the new puppet Nawab by the British. The defeat of the English at the hands of Siraj ud Dowlah provoked the British to become rulers. After Plassy, Mir Jafar paid the company and its officials huge sums of money. He also granted the company the zamindari of 24 parganas. This marked the beginning of political supremacy of the English East India Company in India. Till then, the company was trading in Bengal. After Plassy, they were controlling Bengal through a puppet Nawab. The company officials meeting the Mughal emperor became a thing of the past. Now, Indian rulers came to meet the company. So, why did the British win at Plassy? It wasn't just military power, it was disunity in the Indian camp. It was the betrayal by Mir Jafar, and it was the company's willingness to use politics, not just war. But the story wasn't over. Mir Jafar soon found it difficult to meet the financial demands of the company and was replaced by Mir Qasim in 1760. Mir Qasim would fight back. That led to the Battle of Buxar in 1764. After Buxar, the company would get the Diwani of Bengal, the right to collect revenue. That's when the traders truly became rulers. In the next video, we'll see how the Battle of Buxar made the company the real master of Bengal. Subscribe and hit bell icon.